Save a Life a Day is an organization we featured before on Fox 17's Path Forward series. They're all about helping to save lives by providing resources for young people in Grand Rapids through community outreach and an in-person drop-in center located on Madison Avenue. Today we are talking to them after a violent weekend for one Grand Rapids teenager who was shot in the neck but survived.
No homicides so far in 2025. But that almost wasn't the case this past weekend here at Watkins and Alto in Grand Rapids when a teenager was shot. A mother's plea and how the community is responding in today's Path Forward.
It was near here where a Grand Rapids mother's heart was almost broke again.
I thought I had lost two sons.
Mother, Maya, got the call this past weekend that her 17-year-old son had been shot. He survived.
What if I would have went to scene and he wasn't breathing?
The second time in 6 months, police had shown up at her door. Summer 2024, she lost her 14-year-old in a car crash. This memorial marking where he passed.
I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and my day start from there. I've been waking up at the same time since Michael died.
Now, this mom says it's time for change.
They so big on snitching. I'm 35 years old. Lord willing, January 16th, I'll be 35 years old. I ain't worried about none of that.
Her thoughts echoed by the leader of the community organization, Save a Life a Day.
I try to step in to be that big brother to try to make a change in their lives. So it hurts bad to see them want to retaliate or see a crime happen to the youth in our community because they are our future.
William McFadden saying adults need to be held responsible.
It starts at home, where we need to start reaching to the parents and holding them accountable.
The Grand Rapids police chief explaining adults can be if people under 18 are involved.
If this was a minor where there's a real possibility the individual that had possession of this gun was under the age of 18 even, that gun had to come from somewhere. We know that that kid didn't walk into a gun store and legally purchase it. So there's more than likely an adult involved, and we would trace, once we get this gun, once we recover it and get the history of that gun, we will certainly look to, are there adults that are responsible for this as well?
Chief saying this doesn't have to happen. Wishes from all three of these people for a cultural shift.
It's becoming less common because we're seeing more and more people get the understanding that the culture that we're embracing in the city of Grand Rapids is not one where we're going to call it snitching when you come forward for the police. Like, we want all of our 17-year-olds to be able to grow up without the fear of being shot.
In Grand Rapids, Julie Dunmeyer, Fox 17 News.